What is going on, everybody? Today's upload is going to be a little bit different. I haven't done a channel survey since last May, so I figured now would be a pretty good time to do so. And I also kind of wanted to make a channel update because there's a lot of cool stuff going on within the next few months that I wanted to go over, and some of that is covered in the survey. So I figured I would spend a little bit of time here to briefly talk about it. We'll start with the channel survey. For those of you who are newer members of the community and have never taken a survey of mine, they're pretty simple. It's basically a gauge of how you guys feel about me and the channel and the content currently. The questions aren't super hard-hitting. It's not super long. It shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes, but it gets me a good idea of how everybody is feeling about the content and what you guys want to see going forward. The main stuff I wanted to talk about today is going to be some of the changes happening to the channel within the next few months. And obviously that starts with MLB The Show 24. We now have our cover athlete, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We know that launch day for the game is March 19th, and the special version of the game comes out on March 15th, which is presumably when I will get my hands on it and I'll be able to start a series. So first off, we got to figure out how we're going to end the Marlins franchise. And I talked about that a little bit in the last episode, but I want to figure out how we go about these final seasons, because I would like to get at least one more season in, and I am considering a few different ways of wrapping up the series. I'm considering possibly doing a condensed season 7, where we spend probably 4 to 5 episodes on the season and then go to the long-term sim. Another option would be we get a few super quick seasons in, like one season an episode. We go through an off season, we go through a regular season, we go through hopefully a playoff run, all within the span of one video leading up to the long-term sim. And in the survey, I left the option for, if you guys have any other ideas, feel free to list them out, because I'm certainly open to whatever everybody has to say. And of course, with MLB The Show 24 coming out, we've got to decide a new team for franchise mode. So I would like to hear who you guys would like to see me use. There's another question in the survey asking which teams would you like to see, and feel free to list out why. You can list as few or as many teams as you would like. Again, I'm completely open to suggestions as I begin the process of narrowing down who I might use for next year's game. Secondly, I want to get back into doing more short form content, whether it's YouTube shorts or stuff over on TikTok. I know not everybody's a big fan of that, but I want to branch out a little bit as a content creator. So if you're not following me over there, the link to that is in the description. And again, I kind of just want ideas and try to figure out what you guys would like to see in terms of short form content. Would you guys like to see small mini series? Would you guys like to see random challenges? For example, I had a video that I uploaded both here on Shorts and on TikTok last year of basically the worst three-point shooters in the NBA going into a three-point contest, and that ended up doing really well. So kind of small but funny stuff like that, if you guys have any ideas there. I'm also considering possibly doing more relating to real-life sports, and of course, for those of you who don't know, I have a second channel where I do a lot of NFL draft stuff. I also have a podcast over there, so if that's something you're interested in, again, the link is in the description. And finally, I know it's a little bit early to talk about this, but the new EA Sports college football game is most likely coming out in July. I'm not really going to be thinking about what I want to do with the game until May, but it doesn't hurt to get the ball rolling and get some ideas in there. So there's another question on the survey that basically asks, what would you guys like to see me do with that game? Because obviously I'm going to have a new series on the new EA college football game. Would you guys like to see a regular dynasty with a regular team? Maybe I could do something with an FCS team, or even a D2 or D3 school. Would you like to see a team builder series? Would you like me to do something similar to NCAA Next Up last year? I'm really open to ideas, and again, there's going to be an option for you to list out your own ideas, because again, I'm open to hearing just about anything. So that's going to wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Regular uploads will be back tomorrow, and again, make sure to fill out the survey. Link is in the description.